In addition to the 60 confirmed dead already, we're likely to see this death toll climb tragically and dramatically. Absolutely. Well, for millions of people, the greatest concern after all of this is yet to come. Much of the west coast of the U.S. is in the striking zone this coming hour.
Absolutely. CNN meteorologist Chad Myers, he is here with the latest. There is so much to cover, Chad. What are you seeing?
This is a big quake. This is large. This is the biggest quake that has a potential to affect the west coast of the U.S. that you've probably heard about in your lifetime, especially in my lifetime. So this quake, even though it's in Japan, has sent a wave, and we know that the bulk of the wave may be centered and pushed down toward Hawaii and maybe even toward the south coast of South America. But there is
the largest quake that could affect the West in our lifetime. Historic proportions, so big now.
In Crescent City, become a
you gotta watch out if you're on the coast of a country like the USA, maybe even Canada. Hey, well now, watch out for that tsunami tidal wave coming your way. How many hours could it take now? Well, it's gonna be a wake now. A big earthquake. Big earthquake, 8.9. Never heard of one so big as that before. Historic proportions. Oh, well, we better watch out now. If you're in its path, watch out if you can.
Just because of the way it goes from Charleston to Crescent City at 7:23 a.m.
Well, it hit Japan
at 8 o'clock
early this morning.
2 hours away.
8.9.
When that
Cling,
wave comes on shore,
ding, ding,
has so much
ding,
force
ding.
and
So much force and so much mass. Go many miles.
5 feet tall, not just to the 5-foot level. It can keep right on going.
It can keep on going. 8.9 quake, going. Resulting tsunami, watch out now.
All right, Chad Myers, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Rob with more on what to
It could even hit the west coast of the USA. They say most now. Watch out for its direction if you're in its path.
We've got our eyes on that, and so many people, as we've been talking about, are really bracing for what's next. But in Japan, they're trying to grasp the true magnitude of what has happened. A disaster still unfolding. 2:46 p.m. in Japan, the ground shakes. An 8.9 magnitude earthquake strikes about 80 miles off the northeast coast of Honshu, Japan's most populous island. It unleashes a monster tsunami, a wall of water roaring toward shore as debris-filled waves churn. It crushes homes and cars, sweeping boats inland. Near the city of Sendai, muddy waters surge, carrying parts of buildings with them. An airport building becomes an island as survivors head to the roof, waiting for rescue. Along the coast, fires triggered by the quake burn. These flames at an oil refinery rage out of control. All of this as the government tries to take stock of the destruction and coordinate a response. There are a number of confirmed deaths, dozens of injuries, but it's just too early to know the full scope of this disaster. In bustling Tokyo, a city of 13 million, about 230 miles away from the epicenter, they felt powerful aftershocks. Train stations shut down, commuters panicked, babies cried. Though earthquakes are common in Japan, people who live there say this is unlike anything they've felt before.
My wife and I stood outside and basically held on to the outside of our house. You couldn't even stand up. We have never, ever felt anything on the magnitude, the literal magnitude of what we experienced today.
According to the U.S. Geological Survey, this is one of the most powerful earthquakes of the last century. It's triggering dangerous aftershocks and tsunami warnings across much of the Pacific, alarms alerting people of the possibility the waves may be coming.